Greetings and welcome to episode 13 of my Empire Total War Darth mod Great Britain campaign. And this, my friends, we left it last time, where we were successful, my friends, in our overall goal, our strategy, which was to take Madrid, my friends. We crushed the Spanish there in Madrid and the reinforcements that were sent to try and sabotage our besiegement of Madrid. And we even went from Gibraltar, my friends, and took that straight off the march. Immediately became off the march, even with an army that had taken us a real pounding at the Battle of Madrid. We've even managed to hop across the Gibraltar Straits, and we are now besieging Tangier, Morocco. If we can take Morocco, we have pretty much seized all of the main Spanish assets here in and around the Atlantic and the Mediterranean Sea. They do have a few redoubts here in Calgary, Naples and Milan, but still that gives us a huge advantage here in terms of being able to really squeeze out the Spanish here in Europe. But my friends, that does not mean the Spanish have not struck back, because indeed they have. Here they have struck back immediately, and they've taken Jamaica off us, and they've also now sort of besieged here this port with a gigantic navy. Look at that, that is huge. So they've got galleons, they've got the whole kit and caboodle here. So we have Grand Bahama is actually besieged. There's a good chance that Bahamas may fall, but unfortunately I have to allow this to happen. I cannot divert forces to this region at all. It just cannot happen, my friends. And it looks like even that they've even managed to catch Falmouth here from the United States, unless the United States have given Falmouth. Let me have a quick look how the United States are doing, who their enemies are at war with France. So they looks like they've either traded that for something, or they have been given that by the French. It would seem rather strange that the US would give that up. Such that does seem a bit strange to me, that, but still. We can worry about that later on. Now, the Dutch still have Dutch Guyana down here, thankfully, which means they are still producing a good fair amount of trade coming in here. But we're slowly, my friends, building up now our navy as well. Look at this, our navy here is absolutely starting to come to shape here. We've got 4-283, fourth rate ship of the lines. We've gained again here. We've got a good 3 here, and also an admiral's flagship. So I'm going to probably send my next ship up to Glasgow here to make sure that nothing is going to happen in this direction. What we also found, my friends, was that France has decided to declare war on us once again. Absolutely, it was pretty much guaranteed, but they were actually driven back by the Dutch, who decided to launch a sort of small raid against the French. It did do some damage to the French armies here, but it did manage to keep the French just a distance from us. So, but the Dutch really are going to be squeezed here. They got Brussels, and they've got Amsterdam here, the Netherlands. But look at this, Westphalia is already attacking them. Now they're at war with France as well. France has declared war on us, but we're gonna deal with those. We're gonna deal with France, my friends, in a large way. Believe it, because I am absolutely finally bringing this army here back from India as soon as it's replenished, and that's close. It's really close at hand here. It's replenished. We've just got this unit here of East Indians, but they could probably be this 16th Regiment here can probably be replenished back in Spain, because that's where I'm going to land it. I'm going to land this in Spain, and we're going to attack those 2 Spanish forces that are sort of loitering around the border of France and Spain. We're going to eliminate all Spanish presence here in the Western Europe, and then we're going to move on. We're going to take Stuttgart there from the French. We are going to eliminate the French threat there right on our doorstep, unless the Dutch do it before us. There's a chance they might do that. And then again, we're trying to get this equilibrium between our economy and our armies. Now we're doing a fair job here. Our economy is fluctuating between 6,000 and 8,000 gold per turn, depending on what happens to our trade. You see now it's dropped to 5,244, but we really have absolutely hammered hard here with the armies. We have replenished all our armies. That we've included a few more units into some of the armies just to bolster them, just to stiffen the backbone of the armies. But as you can see here, my friends, we are going to be pulling this army back from India, and we are going to send it back home to the Empire. We've got a ship on the way to pick them up. They will be immediately sent back to Britain, or back to West Europe, should I say, and they are going to be fighting on the continent. Last but not least, my friends, is renaming. Now, I've had some renaming. Now, the first person who sort of wanted some from last episode was Samuel. Now, Samuel wanted 2 ships renamed in the first instance. He wanted HMS Ulster, and there's HMS Ulster, and he wanted HMS Manchester, and there's HMS Manchester. So there's your 2 ships, Samuel, my friend. He also asked for an Irish Guards unit to be renamed as the Ulster Rifles. And I believe, let me just quickly look down here. We do have this here. There it is, the Ulster Rifles. So one Royal Regiment is Royal Irish Regiment, and now the Ulster Rifles. And we also have a Samuel also asked for a the 33rd Foot to be renamed to Manchester 33rd Foot, and there it is, Manchester 33rd Foot. And also the wanted a Scots Guard unit to be renamed as the Northern Volunteers. Let me just quickly find where that one is. I did do it. Where is it? Probably up here. And there it is, the Northern Volunteers. So we've got a Scottish Guards unit renamed as the Scottish Volunteers. So hopefully that, Samuel, my friend, has covered all of the renaming you would like. And I'd also like a special mention for Daedalus. Now, Daedalus did ask in episode 11 that I rename a unit after his grandfather, who, if you read Daedalus's message, it was his father was involved in quite a heroic and a very courageous act, where he was aboard a plane in the war. The plane was hit and went down. His grandfather was sort of thrown free from the crash and survived, but he realized that one of his crew was still left in the plane. He actually went back to try and sort of save that crew member. Unfortunately, both of them did not make it back out of the plane. And to me, and when I read that, I find it quite moving. That's the courage, the courage and the sort of the heroics of that really did touch me in a big way, because that takes someone very, very, very special indeed. Completely, a selfless act. Completely not thinking of himself. Went back to save his crew member. Unfortunately, neither of them made it back. Daedalus asked me if I would honor his grandfather by renaming a unit after him, although I can't, nothing I can do could even come close to sort of justifying or honoring what his grandfather really does deserve to be honored in the way. Because that courage is just absolutely breathtaking. It really is, and it really did touch me when I read that message. But I have actually gone as far as I possibly can in terms of honouring his grandfather, when I've actually renamed an entire army. I've renamed an entire army, so I've put the army under the command of, as you can see here, Sir John Byron Wall, which is the name of his grandfather, and I have renamed the army. So as of now, this army here in Morocco is actually commanded by Sir John Byron Wall. So from this day forth, this army will always be commanded by John Byron Wall. I've made him as Sir John Byron Wall, and as we go on, I shall up the rank as the victories roll in from this army. So I hope, Daedalus, I have honoured your grandfather in even my smallest way possible. But believe me, he does deserve a lot more honouring than I have done. But I hope in my small way I'm able to do that, my friend. And again, if anybody else would like anything renamed after anybody at all, or any units, please let me know, my friends, and I will definitely do that for you. Right, let us now carry on what we did. So, as you can see here, this is what we left last time. We've got the Spanish here cutting the road here from France to Spain, really going to damage our trade here from between the two. As my greatest fear was this army cutting the road here between the two. Our supply lines are stretched as it is. So we really are. So we've managed to hunker ourselves down here now in Madrid. We've now got the wall here. The walled city is going to give us a good lot of protection. We've got rebels. Rebels have emerged, my friends, from this sort of dissatisfaction of us being here, as you can see. But next turn it should fall back into line here as the populace sort of begin to come under more of our control. But as I've got to go to our research here, we're going to try and get lime and sauerkraut here for the naval hospital. We need to start producing our heavy first rates, preferably before anybody else. But as the way things stand at the moment with the finances, it may not be possible. We're going for tools as well, measuring tools to make sure we get roads. We've also got seed planting drills, because we can see here minus cost of these plantations eventually. And we've also got advanced irrigation. Again, it's going to produce more from farms, reduce shortages, enhance prestige. So we're going to go for those, and also enable us to build wine estates. We haven't got wine estates yet, but still, I'm still going to push quite hard. I might probably go selective breeding as well. Actually, I might change Orleans to selective breeding. It's going to open up more farms for us. It's going to take a while, but still, we'll still stick with it. So that is the state of how we stand at the moment. We've got a double front, we've got a two-front war, Spain and France. Luckily, France is not as large as it used to be. So as you can see here, it's still got quite a formidable army, but luckily we do have the Dutch, which are sort of, poised to strike. But, don't be any illusions, my friends. The Dutch are in trouble here via sort of the Hanoverians, the Westphalians, and the Württembergs, and now France. So we're up against quite a few foes here. And also we do have, for some reason, oh yes, there's that one regiment that was actually still taking a bit of a hammering there, which I hadn't quite got around to replenishing, but it is going to be replenished. We have a Dutch army all the way over here. I have absolutely no idea why that is there, but my main guess is probably it went for Hanover. It probably struck at Hanover. It probably went through the Brandenburg here in Prussia and tried to take the Hanoverians out. And if they'd taken Hanoverians out, that would have removed these from the from the campaign in its entirety. Now then they would have had this as well, so they'd have pretty much been squashing the Westphalians between Flanders and Hanover. But unfortunately it doesn't look like they managed to achieve any success, but that's still quite a formidable army there. Anyway, and we're all going to continue building our ships as well, my friends. But okay, right, I think that's all we can do. Let's have a quick look again now. 5244 trade. Look at that, Italian states has been blockaded, but everyone else is still available, so that's pretty good for us. Right, let's end the turn, my friends. Let's see what happens. It's absolutely vital now that we take on France. Damn you! Look at this. This is why I need to bring those men back from India. It looks like them. Oh yes, now they're poising and posturing well now here. So if jeepers creepers. That is a whopping army there. That is a huge army. I can guarantee you they're heading for Spain. For Madrid even. I can absolutely guarantee it. It's going to be a fiendish battle there if they come for us. It really is going to be a monstrous battle. The Ottomans get that army from India. Then we'd be looking at a completely different scenario. We really will. I wonder how Russia will respond to the Ottomans. As a easy, don't do it. Don't you dare do it, Sweden. Don't be coming over. No, they've left us alone. Who's blockading the Italian states? Whoa. Now, I think the Dutch are going to stand here with us, so that's always good. That is definitely good. Portugal. What are Portugal poised at? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where do they go? Where are they going? Wait a minute. Oh God. Where was that? Where was that heading? Where was that heading, my friends? You saw that then for yourselves. That was a plot thickens. The plot thickens. This is all over the place. This is unbelievable. I want to see who were Portugal at war with that they would send an army of that magnitude out into the sea like that. Here they come. Don't do it. Dijon, Barcelona, Navarre. Wow, we're getting really quite heavy there, but I'm going to just quickly look at Portugal. So they're friendly. Now they're at war with Venice, Russia, Poland and Courland. Now they were going around here. They were up here, but where would they be striking at with such a... What? Denmark is up there. I just don't know where they would be heading with that. Oh, excellent. +1 morale. Oh. That always comes in handy. And... okay, that's good. Ah, Portugal has been raided. There's your problem. So, let's have a quick look at what we got going on here. Almost there. Almost there, my friends. This army is almost full. Hopefully, by the time they're full, we're going to be getting our fleet will be up and running. Our ship will have arrived. We can then begin build a craft workshop here just to give us that additional income. Right, I'm going to try and keep a little bit of surplus back here. We should have enough men here. That's more than enough men to deal with anything coming our way now. This is going to be quite an important battle here. It really is. 2 or 3 more turns. That means that will be built by the time they come out, which will be fantastic for us. It really will. If we can capture Morocco, it's going to be an absolute boom. We've got this on the route here. Oh, that's being built as well, so that will give us 525. But look at these fiends here. They think they can just walk over us. Not a chance. Luckily we've got the Dutch here now as well. What can I give the Dutch? What can I give the Dutch that'll help them out? Because I can give them a good boost. Carcass shot. Done. And nothing else. I'm not going to ask for anything from them. I just want them to stay and keep themselves alive. They're hostile towards us. That could be very, very problematic for us there. Very problematic indeed. 2 turns here. I've got to keep my eye out on that lot there. I really do have to get that. I might even have to send... that force I've got here, and then... Ah, that's why that's been damaged. Might have sent that force up here, take out the French here, in Strasbourg, apparently not Stuttgart, Strasbourg, I beg your pardon, my friends. Or I can deal with the Spanish straight from the off here.
Majesty.
By damn, luckily they're friendly with us. They are friendly with us, and I'm glad they are, because by damn, that was good. That would be a heck of a fight there. Anyway, let's have a quick turnaround here, my friends of turn. Just let's get where we need to be now. It's vital I bring back that army. It's even more vital now because things are starting to develop now. The storm clouds are starting to gather over Europe again for the war. Come on now, Netherlands, you can do it. You can do it. What? Don't. Ooh. Attacking Prussia is probably not your wisest move. I got a feeling we're gonna. Here they come. They're gonna go for the Dutch. Why the Dutch? God, look at their enemies. Cheapest creepers. I'm not getting drawn into that lot. Not a chance. That's all I need is to get dragged into another war. No chance, my friends. Even now, I'm just about holding my own here against what I'm facing right now. And the Ottomans are getting, I believe, that's either been taken off. And what can Russia do? Can it bring the Ottomans to heel with Prussia splitting up? Maybe they will split up the dividends between themselves. Russia and Prussia breaking up the Ottoman Empire together and splitting up the dividends between them. Or can they bring the sort of the the Ottomans to heel? Because the Mughal are very, very powerful here. The riches there in India and Russia would be absolutely breathtaking for us. It really would be phenomenal. But it looks like Portugal is in a little bit of trouble there. But no response from Portugal. Now they've opened up. Now they've opened up the ports. But where is Venice going? Where exactly are you going? Whoa. Whoa. That was right out of the blue there. Right out of the blue. Württemberg. Don't do anything silly, Württemberg. Don't do anything silly. No. Whoa. Jeepers creepers, great balls of fire. Courland as well. Pirates. Okay, you're going to hit our port there. You come for us. You just come for us. See what happens. Oh, yes. Excellent. So, that's been hit there. We shall quickly repair that. Oh, my Gordon Bennett. We are being... Oh, Prussia's been... Damn. 1767. So, I've definitely got to start saving my money now. Ah, yes. Thank you very much. Good, sir. Thank you very much. And so... No, actually, I'm not going to cancel that. I'm going to keep the money. And so, we pull out. I shall put in the port just in case. We're going to head down to the port. We've got these here which we could upgrade, but I'm not going to. I need to save my money because you can see here, because our trade is being hit so hard, Portugal is being knocked and Prussia, one of our biggest trade partners, we are feeling hit. Also America is being hit here as well, but India is fully open. Europe is. These guys are being transported over land, so that's not too bad, but I don't want to go bankrupt again. That's the last thing I need to do. So I'm going to start saving some money, get a bit of surplus behind us just in case. I could deal with this army here, these rebels, but... Just got to get that Indian army back. Can deal with these French then once and for all. Rid myself of the French. Have they an alliance with Württemberg? Yes, indeed they have. Now, Württemberg are not at war with us, though. No, indeed not. I'm going to crush France. I'm going to absolutely crush France. I can't upgrade anything else yet. I really cannot. But we should get this opening up soon. It's 450 extra. Going to squeeze out everything we can, my friends, but still. I wonder if we can sell any of our technology to anybody. The Mughal, they're pretty friendly with us. They've got everything. They've got absolutely everything. But the Ottomans, they're friendly. Maybe they could do with fire by rank. And maybe they're willing to pay 1,000 for it. They'll probably come back with something really silly. Yeah. Give Bahamas. Just for those? I don't think so. Prussia. Oh, Gordon Bennett, they've got absolutely everything. Same with, I don't know, because I give the Dutch everything, and here, give them fire by rank. Payments for 1,000. Okay, not able to do that. Not a problem. Fair enough, they don't want to know. Okay, my friends, let's end the turn. Is that all banking on that Indian army? We've got to get it back here as quickly as possible. It's going to take a few years for it to get back. Remember, there's a long way for it to go. Damn your hide, you're right on our port. Ooh, they crushed the Hanoverians. Oh boy. Here we go, my friends. This is the battle we've been waiting for. I'm going to quickly save this just in case. I'm going to make it, see. Just in case it crashes, my friends. And we're going to take this fight. We are going to take this fight. If I can get Morocco, it's going to open up a whole new front for us. We will have control of the Gibraltar Straits. A vital link between the Atlantic and the Mediterranean Sea. It really is a vital trade link. And we will be firmly in control of it. So I need to bring this firmly under control. It's going to be quite a fight here. Quite a fight. Prepare yourselves, my friends. Prepare yourselves. Then we have to try and get this army replenished. And it's going to be quite a stretch because our money is fairly limited at the moment. But I might have to land in Normandy and probably work my way to Stuttgart, or Strasbourg, I beg your pardon, to Strasbourg to try and take out that last French citadel. But I will do it. I shall not yield. One thing I don't like, my friends, is bullies. Bullies, the best way to deal with a bully is to stand up with it, stand up to it. And if it knocks you down, you stand up again. If it knocks you down, you stand back up again. And if it knocks you down, you stand back up again. You don't give in ever to bullies. And that's what France and Spain are doing. Bullies, my friends. Holy smokes, this is one heck of a foggy day here. What are the deployment gods given us today? Ho, 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 ho. Look at this here. Wait a minute, wait a minute. The road here, we've got the road leading right, good grief. Look at that there, that is phenomenal. On a slope though, I would say this hill here is probably the absolute peach of a spot. Look at that, what a beautiful place this is, what a spot. You can fire into the fort. You can pretty much line all your troops up on one long straight. Oh, this is beautiful. Right. And we're going to bring our guns to bear along this ridge. What's hilltop? Bring into fire control. We'll switch to carcass shot. We should be able to reach carcass shot. Actually, we'll go to round shot. It's going to give us a lot more depth to our field of fire. Let's have a look, make sure everything is good here, because we are on limited amounts of men here because the damage we took in the fight for Madrid. Now, I need to have a strong central line here. And that, my friends, is going to be the Royal Highland 8th Grenadier Regiment. Straight away. I'm going to put that there. Oh, and they're hidden as well, even better. Now we're going to have the 7th Grenadiers on the right. Again, a strong central position here, holding against what comes our way. Bending, you're trying to bend here, maneuver and work with the land you've got. So, moving here. Then we're going to put 9th Grenadiers. But instead of following the land this way, I'm going to just straighten them out just ever so slightly here. Beautiful. Oh, they're hidden as well. This is an absolute peach of a deployment. It really is. This long grass is going to be... Look at that. What a beautiful sight. And last but not least, the 10th Grenadier Regiment. Now, I've got a feeling we're going to could be hit quite hard here on the right flank. So I'm going to really stiffen this up here. Now, these gentlemen aren't going to be hidden at all. So it looks like the grass, and that doesn't really stretch to them. But what a fabulous looking regiments we've got here. Now, I've brought 4 of my best regiments into this army. So as you can see, I'm not shirking here at all from bringing in my best troops. Now, we've got the 27th Regiment here, fully replenished. And we're going to put these gentlemen... Going to anchor the left-hand flank here. Make sure they're properly deployed, indeed. And they shall be with trenches. And where's the demarcation line? Oh, it's all over here. So when this deployment ends, I'm probably going to put, no, I'm not probably, I am definitely going to put the 4th Regiment here on this extreme right. And again, just going to do that, just to stretch them out a bit. I do have cavalry, which is going to prove invaluable. They've only lost 3 men. We've got a full regiment here. This one, the 3rd Horse, did take quite a battering. It did enter the foray with sort of blind. I didn't really get hold of them quick enough. So what we are actually going to do is we're going to come down to this valley here. As you can see, there's a nice little dip here in the valley. It's going to give good coverage here for these. So they're going to strike out on the left. 28th Regiment, 150 men. I am going to... wait a minute. Sir John Byron Wall. He is commander of this army. And we salute you, sir. And it's going to be overlooking the armies here. I'm just going to put... I think the 28th Regiment can probably be... wait a minute. Easy there, lads. Can be brought on the extreme left here. And then it's going to hold that position here. Now we do have reserves. So one thing I have learnt, my friends, over a number of campaigns is reserves can be vitally important here in turning the tide of a battle if it's got going your way. So we're going to have the 23rd Regiment here, and again behind bag, just in case. Fire wheel off, just in case of friendly fire. And again here, the 17th Regiment here. Now there's nobody else left. Nope. Remember, they're coming for us, so we're going to hunker down here on this hill and await the Spanish garrison. Again, let's do this, my friends, let's do this. Oh, look at that, my absolute mortal enemy. My absolute mortal enemy is 8-inch mortars. I loathe them with a passion. But here they come, straight off the bat. Steady, lads, steady now. It's a real murky, foggy, misty day, my friends, where the, the battle lines are drawn, but the mist hangs over the battlefield. Steady, lads, steady. Steady. Just going to move them into a better position here. Is anybody firing upon us at all? They don't have range. They don't have range. And that is vital, they don't have range upon us. Keep firing, gentlemen. Keep firing. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Look at that for a shot. That was an absolute beaut. 30 men gone here, from at least 30 men gone here already. Continue firing. Now for some reason oh, there they are. So we've got one regiment here leaving their posts. Probably coming out to attack us. I don't know for what reason, but if these do it as well, I will absolutely butcher them. That's right, gentlemen, keep peppering the lines. Actually, I need to straighten out my lines here. Get into position quickly. Morocco will be ours. For whatever reason, they seem to be just holding forth here. Let's just fast forward to get the Spanish into position. These are going to attack. I have no idea why they're going to attack us, but they... Whoa, where the heck do these come from? Charge! Here they come. Here they come. Switch to carcass shot. Let's have some heavy firing on here. This is, what a beautiful sight. What a beautiful sight. Steady, lads, steady. Hold your line. Discipline, lads, discipline. Remember who you are. Remember who you're fighting for. Britain. And the glory of the Empire. Hold your line, lads. Don't fire till you're given the order. Steady. Let's just bring the east into position. Double time. Oh, this is a beautiful sight. Here they come. The garrison is coming out, and oh my gosh, that's a lot of troops still. And here as well. So they're going to become hitting us in waves. But luckily we've got our mortars, our howitzers here. Oh, you can stop there if you wish. Prepare yourselves, gentlemen. We're going to be heavy on this flank. I'm going to switch the 23rd Regiment to the right. Double time! Move! Move! Remember your training. Move! Prepare to fire! They're taking an absolute pasting here. Oh, they're gone as well. Prepare to fire. Easy, gentlemen. Reload. Firing. Redirect your fire. Oh my word, this is an absolute butcher's yard here, my friends. Look at this. Continue firing. They've broken. African natives have gone. Gentlemen, please. Give them a good solid volley. Oh, this is an absolute... Let's take care of this. Look at that. They didn't even get within, what, 20 feet? This is the line of where they got to here before the overwhelming firepower here of the British Army took them out. Look at that, these mortars here are absolute hellish. Keep on firing, lads. Carry on firing. 35th Regiment. Look at this, fully broken. Lay them low, lads. Lay them low. They're shattered. It's about revenge. Get rid of these. Into the militia. Oh, look at that. What a beautiful sight. Oh, they've been absolutely butchered here. Move into position. Oh, shattered. Such a beautiful sight. Kill as many as you can, please, gentlemen. And I'm going to retreat my cavalry back to the safety of our lines. We should be taken care of here. Look at that. Very, very sneaky here. Look at that. They've been oh my word, what can I say, my friends? We have performed, this army's performed with distinction and with valor. Shattered. They won't be coming back anytime soon. We can withdraw the cavalry back to our front lines, so behind our lines. And now we're going to transfer our fire into these. Deal with the last remnants of the garrison, and then we shall conquer Morocco. And the Strait of Gibraltar will be ours, and with it, complete control of the Mediterranean Atlantic thoroughfare under full British occupation. The flag shall be hoisted above Morocco, my friends, and it shall remain there, never to be dislodged. Oh my gosh, that is a beautiful look at that. What a shot that was. How did he survive that? How did he survive that? He's made of tough stuff. That's it, reload those cannon. Oh. Burned to a cinder. That, my friends, is it. Wait a minute. We've got the general who hasn't moved at all. We're going to have to outflank this fellow, I think. We may lose a few men in this assault. Ooh. Come back for more. Patience is required. Surely they can't withstand any more firepower. Yep, they're routing. And now becomes the difficult task of removing this mortar crew from here. Gone. Yes. Oh no, they've come. Oh yes. That, my friends, was a heroic victory. And it's one that we needed to achieve. It's one that had to happen. We did it. We did it, my friends. We did it. What a battle that was. I mean, we lost 127 men. They lost almost everything. Spain are going to get desperate now. They may start trying to lunge towards us here. Looks like Hanno and the Hanoverians have taken quite a beating there at the hands of the Dutch. So the Dutch have actually solidified their hold upon their lands. Maybe the tide is turning. Just maybe. Russia? How will Russia respond? I wonder if they've gotten peace with Sweden. There doesn't seem to be much movement upon that front. Things seem to be quite calm on that front there. Maybe Russia have just come to the limit of what they want. Hanover's been soundly beaten there. Portugal are up to something, but I'm not sure what. Pueblo Nation, Venice have been an absolute thorn in the side of a few of these nations here. Oh, raiding. An absolute scourge. Dagestan, Courland. Oh, United States. Good to see them stretching their naval power. Pirates. Oh! Look at that. But I think I'm going to auto-resolve this one, my friends, because we should be in good stead for this, because I really want to focus on the other Spanish army that's around here. Yes! And I think what we will do is actually try and rid ourselves of these gentlemen.
We are mighty and unbowed.
The rebels have been crushed. Once and for all. Oh, look at this. Uh-oh. +1 command when besieging. -1 to morale. -5% turn. Oh, look at that. +5% army here. That is fantastic. Okay. So we've finally removed the rebels from around Madrid. All we've got to deal with now is this army here. If this army comes for us, then we will take that fight, my friends. Believe me. What's our income here? 2651. Not too shabby at all. How are we doing here? What would be the...
Get ready for battle.
Dare I auto-resolve that one? Continue to siege here while I just sort a few more things out here, but I need to bring this army now back into full... oh, the rifles did well. So I'm just going to bring a couple of these units back up to full strength here. Some of them won't take too much. God, they took an absolute hammering there, the 30th Regiment. Jeepers Creepers, that took a huge hit there. Some of these I'm just going to bring up to spec here. Now, I forgot to do last turn was do this, wasn't it?
Forwards for crown and country. Underway. Yes, sir. On our way, Captain.
And then we should be sending them back home. And there shall be an almighty fight. 2651. This army's now fully replenished. Ooh. Oh, where's that French army? Oh, there it is down there, those fiends. We've got the Dutch here now. They should be able to hold here. And they did manage to get rid of the Hanoverians here. The Hanoverians took a real beating here. If they can get rid of the Westphalians... by damn, that's a big force there. But the infantry isn't brilliant. But the cavalry is outstanding. So that's going to be quite a push there for the Dutch. But they need to do something. But France is going to be my responsibility. And we don't have any more Spanish ships here in this region at all. So we can pretty much control this here. Just going to upgrade one more unit. I shall wait until that one there can be done. The general. Going to wait till one more unit. We can hold off this rebel, these Spanish forces here. But that means I can bring my troops from India through here. I could possibly land here and deal with this force. Or I can land here. I'll rid myself of this French force here and then strike right up to Strasbourg. But something's going to give. Something has got to give here, my friends, because we are just getting... we're not getting anywhere much here now. Our money's going down like... down the drain. Oh, it's Italian sees a hit. Prussia's hit. Portugal's been hit. Damn it. It's end the turn. So I'm trying to keep a reserve here. What are you going to do now, France? What are you going to do now? That's what you're going to do. Ah. Oh, that's pretty even here. I don't know how that quite works there, but we're going to take this fight. And again, I'm just going to quickly save this, my friends, just in case. I'll do D here. I do like to do double saves, as it were. Okay, we need to rid ourselves of these now fairly quickly and take Morocco. That's going to be, might be our final battle, our final, move of this episode here, my friends. We're just going to, but my final one would be to actually send back the Indian army. With that on our side, we should do well. If we can get hold of Morocco here, it'd be so fantastic. So fantastic if we can get Morocco. It really is going to be an absolute jewel here. We're right in North Africa now, right on the edges of North Africa, giving us good connections here to different North African territories, leading all the way to the back door of the Ottoman Empire. And that will always give us future-proofing, my friends. Future-proofing for any, campaigns that we may eye up the Ottoman Empire, if it's still around, of course. If it is still around, What a beautiful day this is. Look at this. Looks like it's dusk. Look at that in the distance there. Beautiful. And we're in the same location. We're not going to do exactly the same thing. We're going to set up our guns on the crest of this hill here. Bring them into full fire control. And we're going to put our Highlanders in the vanguard here of our defence. They're hidden, beautifully done. 128, the 9th Grenadier Regiment will be put on the... Actually, we'll put these on the right here. We shall have then the 7th Grenadier Regiment, 126 men. That's pretty close there. Need a little bit more of a gap here. Perfect. Perfect. We can actually probably stretch these gentlemen out a little bit further away from the other regiment. Gentlemen, please remember you are elite. Act like it. Then we got the 10th Regiment. Well positioned. That's a strong defence here. We have the 27th Regiment. I think the 27th probably here on this flank, moving into position once the deployment is ended. 120th Regiment. Actually have the 20th Regiment here. Straightening this out here. A little bit of a weird sort of angle there. Suddenly it just turns very sharp here. 4th Regiment. Again, on the extreme left. 17th Regiment, we're actually going to move into a reserve position. Going to have Sir John Byron Wall observing as before. We've got the 23rd Regiment again. That's going to be down here in a reserve role. Do have here first horse. So once again, these gentlemen are going to be moved into position here. And I believe we are ready for the Battle of Morocco proper. Look at that, beautiful. Let's get things speeding up here a little bit, my friends, so that we can get this into some kind of order here. Now there's no mortars at all. Here they come, here they come. The final Battle of Morocco. We salute the Spanish bravery to sending out these men, but this is going to be this will be a butcher's yard once again. Here they come. Steady lads, steady there. Watch those flanks. I've got a good mind to move the 17th Regiment into position. I think the left is going to be hit pretty hard here. It's perfect, it's absolutely perfect. Now I've got howitzers on the move. If we can butcher these before they even get to us, it'll save a lot of... Oh, look at that. And so it begins. Oh, that was a beautiful shot there. Another section here of this militia garrison removed. Oh, look at the size of Tangier in the background. That is monstrous. What a huge city that is. Reload, gentlemen, reload. Steady. Sir Byron. Then the volley shall begin. Steady, lads, steady. It's double time. Be in position when I need you to be. Just picked off this end part here. Now I think we shall go for the middle. How did they know I'd selected them?
Manténganse firmes.
What a beautiful shot there. I have no idea what they're doing, but here we go. The fight will begin momentarily. Far! Oh my gosh, this is an absolute massacre. Pick your targets, gentlemen. Pick your targets. Oh my word, an absolute butcher's yard, a massacre. Look at that. Ceasefire. Gentlemen, what is this? Thank you very much. Oh, General's gone. Sal de las Casas. Gone. All of them routed, all of them broken. Will Morocco? Yes! We did it, my friends, we did it. Oh, Morocco is finally ours. After a tremendous siege that has taken, what, nearly 2 years. Yes, it's finally fallen to us. Oh. Well, my friend, this is going to be the fight that comes along next time. I'm going to end this episode here on this quite dramatic note here, but we are going to be up against it in a huge way. But if we can get rid, if we can remove this army of Amancio de Castro, if we can destroy this army, it will free up my Indian army to come forth and just vanquish the Spanish once and for all here from Europe. That is going to be such a fantastic thing for us, it really is. But we have to hold Gibraltar for as long as we possibly can. And hopefully this army here, which has been in quite a lot of fights, will be good enough to take out these here. And we'll have enough power to be able to take them out. I'm going to have to maneuver these troops far as I can away from them, from the Spanish, to give them time for these to arrive on the field and put up a fight. And with luck, we should be able to remove these and deal with these, especially since we've got these 3 cannon, which are going to probably, and we've also got a decent amount of cavalry still left, and we've also still got the Highlander Grenadiers, which are still in pretty good shape, and also some of these are in pretty good shape as well, and we've still got 3 cavalry regiments. So with that, my friends, I'm going to end this episode here. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. We're going to be if you want a bonus episode, my friends, please let me know, but I can guarantee you a huge fight, a fight that might even decide the fate of Gibraltar and of Morocco. It really is that important. So if we can defeat this army, send it packing, we might be able to take this army from Madrid and remove it once and for all, and then finally have some calm in Spain, and then we can deal with the French in our own time. Whew, it's been quite an eventful episode, my friends, and I think there's a lot more to come yet. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. Please, my friends, keep your comments coming. Your comments have been absolutely phenomenal. They've helped me crystallize, solidify, mold my strategy here. It really has been absolutely brilliant. Please keep them coming. If you've enjoyed this episode, please comment, like, and subscribe, my friends. Hope you've had a good week up to now. And I can promise you next time, another battle to come, and probably many more after that, my friends. But until next time, bye for now.